And now, your Fox 24 Local Weather Authority forecast.
Skies are mostly clear across the region despite some storms that we saw later yesterday. Clearing skies and drier conditions. Current temperatures sitting right around 71 degrees with mostly blue skies behind me. In the left part of your screen, a lonely puffy cumulus cloud, and off to our south, some very thin clouds, certainly not producing any rainfall this morning despite, again, the stormy weather that we did see yesterday. We could be seeing, though, higher chances of rainfall later today, but it won't be as stormy as it was yesterday. Places like Midland and Odessa didn't get much in the way of any rainfall, but in the Trans-Pecos, they did see quite a bit, as much as an inch or two or more of rainfall. So the latest update within the drought monitor, we do notice that we have some relief, as there were some darker reds in places like Fort Stockton and also part of, again, the Trans-Pecos, but in places like Pecos itself, again, around extreme to exceptional drought in those reds and darker reds. Still extreme drought in Midland and Odessa. They didn't get much rainfall yesterday, but in places, again, like Pecos, Monahans, where they're actually still under exceptional drought, over an inch of rainfall or more. And that's going to be the big story today. Still lingering chances of storms with locally heavy rainfall at times. Clear skies as those clouds are beginning to move off to the south with drier conditions in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but it's also a humid morning, so those humid conditions may fuel some storms later today as temperatures will soar in the upper 90s and lower triple digits. It'll feel a little muggy out there with more increasing clouds later today and stronger winds later this evening. So make sure you guys drink a lot of water and are staying hydrated throughout, not just this morning, throughout the afternoon as well, as those temperatures really soar. And hold on to your hats because those winds will be strong at times as well. Tracking any chances of rain, I do think it'll start to fire off right around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. But in different areas than yesterday, I do think it'll be mostly dry in places like the Trans-Pecos and the southern basin, where they did see quite a bit of rainfall as well yesterday. Places like Midland and Odessa, we do notice around 2 o'clock. Those yellows, greens, and reds even indicate locally heavy downpours. So make sure you guys drive slowly in some of those storms if you guys are going to be traveling during those storms. Most of those storms will be below severe limits, though. Any storms will start to dissipate and move off to the south right around midnight with partially clearing skies, and it will be a pleasant overnight with temperatures in the 70s with light winds and mostly clear skies. Those winds from the south-southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Again, current temperature right around 71 degrees in the Tall City. Widespread mid to upper 60s in the Trans-Pecos. Warming up today in the mid to upper 90s and lower triple digits, close to, if not above 100 degrees, especially in Pecos itself and also the Rio Grande. So again, make sure you guys hydrate and make sure you guys are weather aware, not because of the heat, but also because of the storms. Cooling off tonight primarily in the 60s and 70s, and by tomorrow morning, again, 60s and 70s will be the big story, but it will also be pleasantly clear and pleasantly dry with abundant sunshine, and that's going to be the big story for most of the basin, not just for tomorrow morning, but really throughout the day tomorrow. However, yeah, it's going to heat up. 101 degrees tomorrow as opposed to 100 degrees today, so a little bit warmer, and we're going to be seeing pretty hot conditions for Saturday, Sunday, and early next week, maybe even hotter and breezier as we head later in the weekend and early next week itself.